I'm Tomlyn Nicholson. This is Wednesday, January 14, 2026. Conservative influencer Benny Johnson revealed he and his team are in California to investigate alleged misfraud in state programs, claiming billions lost in COVID relief and SNAP benefits under Governor Gavin Newsom. Johnson compared the situation to Minnesota's scandals, seeking public tips to expose what he calls systematic issues robbing taxpayers nationwide. Senate Judiciary Chairman Chuck Grassley announced plans for a series of 2026 hearings to scrutinize the Arctic Frost investigation's legal and constitutional issues, following revelations that Jack Smith subpoenaed records for over 400 Republicans, including members of Congress. FBI Director Kash Patel disclosed documents showing that Smith's team approved a $20,000 payment to an informant in 2023. And agents involved in the probe have been terminated amid ongoing congressional oversight. The December CPI report dropped yesterday, but economists warn it could be messy thanks to the government shutdown disrupting data collection. Headline inflation's pegged at 0.3% monthly and 2.6% yearly, with core at 2.6% too. This could keep the Fed on edge as they eye persistent pressures. President Trump spoke at the Detroit Economic Club, defending his tariffs as key to reviving the auto industry and reducing the trade deficit while touring a Ford plant in Dearborn. He declared the Trump economy boom has begun, amid labor reports showing continued price increases and voter concerns over affordability. The Supreme Court heard arguments in a landmark case on whether states can ban transgender athletes from girls and women's sports, weighing equal protections and Title IX implications. Justices appear divided, with potential rulings affecting school policies nationwide as similar cases reach the high court. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell faced a DOJ criminal probe over his Senate testimony on interest rates, prompting bipartisan pushback and assertions of the Fed's independence from political pressure. Powell emphasized decisions based on economic data as Trump called for meaningful rate cuts to stimulate growth. President Trump stated help is on the way for Iranian protesters facing a deadly regime crackdown, with over 500 deaths reported in the deadliest unrest since the revolution. Demonstrators have symbolically renamed streets after Trump as the U.S. considers options from strikes to sanctions amid calls for regime change. Gold skyrocketed 66% last year. It's the best run since 1979, while silver exploded 142%, fueled by Fed policies. Experts see gold hitting $5,000 soon as investors flock to safe havens amid economic uncertainty. The Fed trimmed rates by 25 basis points to 3.5 to 3.75% in December, marking the third consecutive cut. But the dot plot forecasts just one more in 2026, as inflation lingers above target and the economy holds steady.